come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? Ivan is trash. Who would have known? Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about because the black women on this beach need justice. They need justice. And we're going to get it. We got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the Come on. How are y'all doing? Have y'all recovered from my 3-hour live yesterday? Our 3-hour batch chat that was supposed to be an hour and a half. Yo. It was 3.5 hours. Child. Have y'all recovered? Have y'all recovered? If so, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We got so much to talk about because y'all got a new Bachelor host. Ooh. And Bachelor Nation is not here for it. Will y'all ever be satisfied? Probably not. Probably not. What's up, sup, people? Hey, Erica Walker. Hey. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Bria. Hey, K-Dior. What's up, TJ? Bria. What's up, Maisie? Hey, Megan. AK said Abigail needs therapy. I don't know what's going on with our good sis. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Baby, I ain't got no eyeliner. I was like, why do I look like a newborn? Child, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Looking like a newborn baby. I'm a woman. Child. Oh, okay. I did too much. Okay. I did too much. It is what it is. I went overboard. It is okay, but now I feel like a woman. Man, I feel like a woman. Oh my God. Please wear your mask. I want to get back to living my life, going to karaoke bars and singing that song with all of my heart. The best thing about being a woman. Hey. Hey, Christina. Christina said, not going to lie, I stopped watching 1.5 hours in. Why was it 3 hours? For what? Oh. So what did y'all think of the episode? Caitlin said, I'm satisfied with Jesse Palmer, the new host for the next season. He's an ex-Bachelor and an ex-football player, and I think he's a good fit since Clayton is literally another version of him. Yeah, I think they're going back to their, small town football player, American Pie. I told y'all, I think that, and like, guys, seriously, we talk honest here, right? Speaking of honest, my hands. Hey, Bath and Body. This is not sponsored. I wish. Guys, I just bought something from Bath and Body Works. I can't wait for it to get here. My studio is too small. Hopefully, my studio in my next place will be a lot bigger. We're starting to look up. We're starting to look again at homes because at this point, we're just never going to move if we just wait for everybody to do the right thing. So we're going to mask up and go house hunting. But I wish I could put like stuff behind me, but it's just so tight here already. Like nothing could. But I can't wait to show you guys. I cannot wait to show you guys. Shout out to my pumpkin spice hoes. It's our season. We lit. Spooky season is what? Spooky season is what? Spooky season is what? Oh my God. It's one day until spooky season. Wait. One day until spooky season. Oh my gosh. Oh, but what I was saying before I got distracted by Bath and Body Works. We talk real here, right? Oh, my elbows. They're pretty good, but they can always use a little bit more moisture. So like I said before, I think that because the Bachelorette and Bachelor in Paradise is obviously going to be for, the diverse folks. You know what I mean? It's going to be the diversity shows, especially with how they're casting more people of color on the Bachelorette contestants, right? I think that The Bachelor is going to be the show that keeps the whites watching. That's what they're doing. Because I feel like they don't want to lose the fan base that said that they will leave because of Chris Harrison's firing. So keeping the host white and male, right? And also having a white male bachelor from those kind of towns where the population is like 95% white and Republican. That is where that fan base will flock to. They send in the POCs to the Bachelorette and Bachelor in Paradise because we're here now, right? If you ain't want us here, you shouldn't have hired Rachel. She brought us here and some of us decided to stay. And the sisters that decided to stay said, you're going to make this space work for everybody. Okay. So that's what I think is happening. I think the Bachelor in Paradise and, the Bachelorette is going to be, for the brown folks, you know what I mean? For the non-whites. And I think the Bachelor is going to be all white. I think they're going to keep on having white bachelors. I think they're going to keep on getting that kind of make white football player from a 99.9% white town, who never, has seen a black person unless it's been on a commercial. And, they love Eddie Murphy, but, daughter still can't date one of them. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that everybody that is flocking to that fan base or, to The Bachelor is racist, but just saying that a lot of those people were a part of this fan base. And when, the show started making some changes, they was like, absolutely not. Where can we fit in? And I think they're going to give them The Bachelor to do that. That's what is given. Because Jesse and Clayton for me can switch places and I wouldn't know the difference. All the Bachelors are going to look like that dude. All of them. They're going to white football player or ex-NFL star who's Christian, looking to settle down, real Texas God and guns. That's what they're going to keep. They're going to keep that because they have to save that fan base. At the end of the day, it's money. What time is it? Oh, I'm over time. Let me get 2 more comments and then we're going to move forward. Clearfield said, happy that Jesse is hosting. You know what, Clear? We're going to talk about it. What I'm going to do first, guys, is I'm going to do the Bachelor in Paradise review. We're going to talk about that for 10 minutes, and then we're going to get into the new hosts, and we can share our various opinions. Hey, Deanie Smothers. What a name. Like it. It's very Babysitter's Club. Deanie Smothers. It's either really popular girl or bully. Not saying that you're, a bully, but it's like a very, if that name comes up in one of my screenplays, just know I was thinking of you. It is so clear why Ivan didn't take up for Deanie, you preaching for Natasha and Brendan. I had to Google Alexa, and she sure enough has the same physical characteristics as Piper's. These dudes are so gross. I happen to agree. Hey, ZZ said, hey, Nikki and fam, I came running into this room. Yes! I hope I didn't miss much. I couldn't wait to discuss this craziness for Bachelor in Paradise. No, we're just about to get started. Al Boogie from jump. They've been scamming from jump. They have been scamming from jump. And with that being said, let's get into this review. Calling our reality TV shows. We don't ever need a 3-hour episode ever. We don't ever need a 3-hour episode ever from any of these reality TV shows, any show at that. Let me tell you something. 3 hours of TV is pushing it if it's not the same, if it's not different shows. Like, I can watch hours and hours of TV, but I need to be on a different journey every hour or every two. Even that is a lot, right? Because y'all know I'd be struggling with Married at First Sight. 2 hours for what? For what? At this point, as somebody who works in this industry, I know it's just a money grab, right? It's, these shows make these networks or whatever make these shows 2 or 3 hours so they can milk advertisers for money. That's all that is. It's a money grab. It's not because they have so much content. It's not because, when we're done watching the 2 or 3 hour shows, we'll be like, oh my God, wow, we needed all that information. It's a money grab. It's a money grab. And people who don't know that it's a money grab are starting to get real suspicious because everybody on Twitter was like, why? And that's why when one of you said I left out at 1.5 hours, a lot of people said that. I fell asleep and woke back up. So there might be some things that I missed. Oh, well, 3 hours? 3 hours of what? Of what? Do we really need to see y'all go to an 80s prom? Like, come on. We don't ever need 3 hours of television for the same show. Absolutely not. Ivan is pulling a Brendan and I am so disappointed. Listen, what's her name? Tay. I need you to talk about this on your podcast because I'm telling you, these shows, the editing is so misleading because and I'm including myself in that, was so into Ivan or Brendan for Tasia. And my God, today, thank God she made that decision that she made. I still think, no shade to Zach, but I think that Tay needs to be with somebody in the industry. Because girl, upgrade, okay? Do what men do it all the time. You need to give it somebody in the industry while you still snatch. Anyway, but it seems like Zach was the best decision out of all the men there. Brendan and Ivan are terrible. I'm so shocked. Ivan. I was completely disappointed. You are so pulling a Brendan. You are on this beach lying. And every lie you say, the editors, right after you say that lie, show a scene of you saying the exact opposite. You're just lying to everybody. It's pathetic. It looks so sad to see you scrambling the way you're scrambling and the way you're using people and lying on people. For what? Alexa? No shade to Alexa, but I'm like, we will get into how his story is just not adding up. And here you go, trying to ride a darker skinned Black woman's coattails to the next episode so that who you really want, the biracial queen that you really want, can walk down them steps and you can do exactly what? Leave that sister for her in front of her face. And while she gets at home, you're sitting there enjoying your vacation on the beach with your woman, while this sister is feeling heartbroken and crying in the van and leaving and feeling plagued by you. It's one thing for Brendan to do it. It's another thing for somebody from the tribe to do it. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted, Ivan. Absolutely disgusted. I'm done. I'm very disappointed in you. And so Ivan is on this beach lying. Him and Aaron are getting into it. And Aaron is upset about him kissing Chelsea and doing all of that stuff. And then Ivan is just like, you're mad at me for the wrong reason. She pulled me. She wanted to talk to me. So he's going around telling the whole beach that Chelsea wanted to pulled him and wanted to talk to him because she was interested in him. So Chelsea finally comes down on the beach and all the women are like, girl, Ivan said that you wanted him and you was lusting after him and you pull him in for a kiss and you pull him in for a chat. And Chelsea was like, no, that didn't happen. And then what do the editors do? Show the actual scene. Chelsea's like, no, he pulled me. And my thing is, when you sat down to talk to Aaron, which I thought was such a sweet moment, Chelsea, I wish, but again, you didn't have the footage, so you didn't see how Ivan went around. But I wish you would have like gathered. See, y'all, you got to work on your sister Petty. You got to work on your sister Petty, because I would have gathered everybody up and been like, so I heard something was said about me. I heard somebody was around here lying, saying that I pulled them for a chat. Ivan, what actually happened? Because if you don't tell the truth, I will, and expose that fool right in front of all them people. But you didn't do that. It's okay, different strokes for different folks. But what I will say, I do like that you reassured Aaron when y'all sat down. And you could tell that Aaron really liked that, right? When she told him that, no, Ivan pulled me. I am here for you. I feel bad about that. Do you want me to go say something? And he sat for a minute and he thought about it. He looked over to everybody else. And then he just kissed her, because in that moment where he felt like everybody was on him, he had Chelsea. And that was a really sweet moment compared to what happened at the end of this episode. But that was a really sweet moment. Before I move on, I want to say this. Riley, what is going on? Like, what are you doing? Riley, I'm sorry. You are a big guy, nice body. You're starting to give me poser. You were starting to give me poser. You were starting to give me black guy who puts on this tough black guy role and this tough black guy act in front of white people and non-black people who will believe that. I don't think you like that in the hood. Where are you from? It's giving poser. It's giving poser, because there was no way, no reason for you to raise up on Aaron like you did. I will say, Aaron met his aggressive match. He couldn't believe how aggressive and angry Riley was getting. And I was like, dude, look in the mirror. This is you, for absolutely no reason. But Aaron is starting to wear on me. Like, I'm starting to warm up to him, because he does have little comedic commentary. But just like Riley, you get riled up and angry for absolutely no reason. So when Ivan and Aaron was getting into it, all of a sudden Riley comes over and he starts speaking up for Ivan. Ivan doesn't need any help, Riley. He's still talking to Aaron, still making his point and his lies known, right? Not, still standing 10 toes down, not backing up from Aaron. So why did you need to jump in and get like in Aaron's face? What are you going to do about it? No, I said what I said. I can say whatever. What are you? I don't understand. I don't understand. And something inside me makes me feel like you're only doing that because of the people you're around. I don't feel like you would turn up in the Bronx like that, right? I don't feel like you would turn up in West Philly like that. But on this beach, with all these non-black people who live in the suburbs, and all they have is this image of us, you play into that for your own convenience. Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. If this was Love Island, South Africa, I highly doubt that you will be pumping your chest the way you are. Anyway, if this was Love and Hip Hop, you be quiet. Anyway, just disappointed. The black men have disappointed me this episode. You know what? Just like in life, they're disappointing me. Reality TV. I was just embarrassed. So anyway, Chelsea, after soothing Aaron, she confronts Ivan. Ivan lies to her again. What do the producers do, or the editors? Show the scene where, again, he was saying something completely different. And then after that, everybody has realized that Ivan is a whole liar, right? So you think it's done. You think you're about to get to the rose ceremony. And then Wells comes out and says, hey, Ivan, can I talk to you for a minute? And then Ivan is walking like a little kid on his way to the principal's office. And everybody's like, what is going on? They're reading his body language. You're like, oh my goodness, he's waving his hands. It's intense. Tia's commentary was funny this episode. From her interpreting what Ivan was supposedly saying to her going over when Aaron was just like, oh no, she's McKenna's cool. And Tia was like, mm-hmm. And she walked over and was like, no, she's crying. Yeah, she's breaking down. She had me on the floor this episode. So anyway, Wells is just like, is there anything that you want to tell me, man? Like a dad who's like found, condoms or drugs in his kid's bedroom. He's like, come on, pal. What do you want to tell me? It's okay. What do you want to say to me, buddy? And Ivan is like, well, I did something I wasn't supposed to do. And I'm like, wait, what happened? So apparently, when everybody had to evacuate the beach because of this hurricane that was coming in, the people who were also going to come on the show were stationed at the same hotel, which this is what I want to say to production. You messy, right? Because listen, contestants of the show, they set you up. They set you up because they want moments like this. And Ivan, you fell for the okie doke. You were set up, bro. You were set up. So anyway, Ivan, who has obviously been talking to Alexa, you can say that you wanted to talk to her. You were interested in her. You had obviously been talking to her, which is why none of your connections on the beach worked out. I will say I did not like how he rode a black woman's coattails throughout this journey to get to this point, how he was trying to ride a black woman's coattails to the next episode until Alexa came down. But I will say this, he was riding all of them women to the next week. So he did it to white women. He did it to sister. He did it to anybody, Jacinia. He was doing it to any woman on that beach to get him to the next week because he was waiting for Alexa to come down. I'm not saying that they were in a full-on relationship. You know what? Yes, I am. I'm saying that they were in a full-on relationship because of his actions and the things that he said. So apparently, Ivan saw the producer's phone and said her hotel room was just like right there on his phone. Dude, you went searching. You went searching for that girl's number. So he found out where her room was at, because the reason why he had to do that and sneak in, steal the producer's phone and all that stuff, is because they don't have their phones. The production keeps their phones and all that stuff. I think they probably allowed them to maybe make calls or whatever because everybody thought that they were going home. So, they probably gave people their phones to maybe let family know that they're okay. But they really don't have their phones throughout the whole time. Basically what happens is somebody who works in the show, somebody from production, maybe a PA or whatever, has a lock for your phone, right? So what they'll do is they'll unlock your phone, give it to you, watch you do whatever it is that you need to do, and take your phone back and lock it and put it away until the season is over, because that is how they protect the show from any spoilers. I don't know how they protect the show from spoilers from the cast leaking them, but y'all can't block reality C, because that man be having all your business. So somebody on that show was talking. Somebody's phone ain't locked. Anyway, he finds her room number and he goes and he says basically that he just went to chat with her. And then it goes from, oh, I just went to go chat with her to, oh, I spent a couple of hours. Either you went to your girlfriend's room and you hit. That's what happened. And somebody from production found you coming back from her room at like 4 a.m. being like, what are you doing? And you had to explain your way out of that. And they probably told you, oh, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, right. They said okay to you. Then they went back to the production room and created this whole setup. Let you feel safe. And then when it gets to the rose ceremony, call Wells in. Tell him to come in and pull him aside. Yes, there we go. That's exactly what they did. They set you up, bro. You think they don't know that y'all all talking? Nope. None of these young girls that y'all messing with can hold water. They tell everything. You were set up. But everybody is being set up on these reality TV shows. A lot of people don't take the bait. You took the bait. And that's why you went home. You're so lucky you didn't get the same heat that Brendan got. You're so lucky that you didn't get the same heat. And I think the reason why he didn't get the same heat is because, one, it's Ivan. Everybody, even though everybody was upset with him and what he did, everybody was like, oh, Ivan, he comes off very sweet, but he's also very conniving and slick because we saw what he did. Because you never wanted Chelsea. Aaron called you out and nobody believed Aaron because Aaron is angry Aaron, right? But Ivan is sweet Ivan, but Aaron was just like, he's just trying to get a rose. He has not said a word about her this entire time. Now, all of a sudden, he's interested in her. Huh. Why is that? Right? Shout out to Noah. Shout out to Noah. You're a good friend. You're a good friend. Noah knew everything that happened. And not only did he know, he lied for his friend. But everybody was looking at him like, Noah, you know something. And Noah was like, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. No, he came, he was in the room with me the whole time. Like, yeah, I didn't see him leave. We talked till like the morning. And yeah, you're a good friend, Noah. Because although you were saying one thing, Noah, your face said it all. Your face said it all. Your face said that Ivan was busted, but you were a good friend. You was holding your brother down. So anyway, Walter just basically lets Ivan know that, you got to get out of here because you basically broke the rules. You're not supposed to talk to people. You're not supposed to have, your own plan coming into this. You're supposed to be single. And basically, Ivan and Alexa are together. And why I believe that Ivan and Alexa are together, because Ivan says to Wells, because he starts off saying, oh, I don't know her. I just know what season she's from. And I was just interested in seeing her. And then later in the conversation, he says to Wells, well, love will make you do some crazy things. You love her? You're in love with Alexa? Since when? I thought you didn't know her. I thought you never met this chick. I thought you were just interested in hoping that she came down the stairs. But now you're in love with her. Y'all are scamming this show. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Just make sure that your scam is bulletproof, right? Make sure we can't put no holes in it, because you came here with a girlfriend and you and your girlfriend were going to come on this show for exposure. Instagram follower, like everybody does. Rachel said it. She was like, everybody does that, but not everybody is as messy as Brendan and Ivan. And I will say it doesn't look good for Ivan because, of course, you wanted to play a sister, so that another sister, but a light-skinned, possibly biracial sister could come down those steps and live her best life with you on the beach. And you use somebody who you thought was expendable, and that person who you thought was expendable happened to be a Black woman. Not a good look. Not a good look. I will say, these men on the beach who date women of color are sacrificing sisters for their biracial queens. My God, today. So now we can't even trust. Now we can't even trust a nice guy. Now we got to be like, what you into me for? What's going on? What you need from me? What you trying to get? Because they look at us as expendable. And that might not be every man, but this is a TV show, right? Optics matter. Optics matter. So this goes out to millions of people, and this is what they're seeing. And the message that these men on the beach are seeing, that Black women are expendable and they are not to be protected. Because Natasha, I said it before and I'll say it again, you don't got not one friend on that beach. You don't got not one friend on that beach. We will get to it. Anyway, so Ivan makes this announcement to everybody. He's like, I just think that it's best for me to leave because I broke the rules and all this stuff. And I'm like, you acting like you made the decision for you to leave. Like, Wells ain't tell you it's time to go, sweetie. You were already leaving. You were not staying on this show. So to go over there and be like, I'm making a decision to leave. This is what I tell you about them housewives. When you're just like, oh my goodness, she just had enough of the show, so she wants to leave. No. The network made the decision for them. They don't care how they tell the fans that they're leaving. They just let them know you won't be back next season. So then they come out with, after much thought and prayer and conversations with my family, I've made the decision to leave this show. No, you got your walking papers. And so now you and your PR person sat down and y'all got a little spin on this so that you can still be hireable by another show. So Ivan comes out with this, oh, I'm not fired, I'm quitting. And Chelsea, if you gave me your rose, I wouldn't accept it anyway because I'm not in the right headspace. Delusional. You got fired and she wasn't giving you her rose. She was already pissed at you that you tried to play her. Delusional. Let's move on. Delusional. If Chelsea would have given me her rose, I wouldn't have accepted it. Use a lie. Oh, shout out to my phone case. Use a whole lie. Use a whole lie. What else happened on this damn beach? Oh my God, Black woman. We got to be on guard for everybody. Ciao. Blake. Poor emotional Blake. He thought he was getting that rose from Tia. And before, like, the editing this episode was superb, right? Because in Blake's confessional, he's talking about his relationship with Tia, right? And before he can get out how he feels about Tia, you hear Tia say James's name, right? So Blake is in his confessional. He's just like, yeah, me and Tia, we've had a rough patch, and I just know that she's gonna James. And it was like so quick. And then you can see this dude deflate. And then I don't know who it was, but somebody started rubbing his back. And I was like, oh, you still thought you had a chance? You cussed her out. You cussed Tia out on the beach and said, I'm doing everything that I can. I'm trying, Tia. You still thought that you were going to get a rose from her? You read her for filth. And thought she was going to give you a rose? Child cheese. You better wake up. Natasha, you picked Ed when DeMar was right there. What are you doing? I feel like I see what you're doing. And because I support it, I'm not going to expose you. Because the choices you are making don't make no damn sense. Unless, get the bag, sis. Get the bag. So anyway, Wells says, come on down and meet your new host. They go down the beach and look for the new host, and it's just Wells in a different shirt. ABC. I mean, what more does Wells have to do? What more do we have to do as viewers of this show? I have never in my life campaigned this hard for a white man to get a job, or just a white person in general. Get on to me. I ain't trying to piss off my ancestors, but it's just like, I am screaming at them. I'm in every comment section like, get this man the job. I didn't even campaign this hard for Biden, and my life was on the line. What more does he have to do? Like, he's there. He knows everybody. He knows all the tea. Everybody feels comfortable with him. We like him. He's been on this journey. He knows what he's doing. He's actually a really great host. What's going on? Get this man a job, please. Let's be real. Let's talk money, right? He's a great pick for you because, one, the fans love him. All of the fans, even the diverse ones that just jumped in on this show, love him. Oh, no, you know what? Shout out to y'all who have been here from day one. I ain't even going to do y'all like that. Shout out to the OG POCs. But everybody loves him. He knows what he's doing. He knows everybody. He knows the tea. And let's tell the truth and shame the devil. He's affordable. No shade, Wells. You can negotiate later on as you stay on this show for years and years and years. Pause. Did y'all know that Pat Sajak was making $12 million a year? I mean, it makes sense because he's been on this show. He's been on Wheel of Fortune before I was even alive. Not saying that I'm ancient. Hold up. But he's been on that show for a very long time. So $12 million a year makes sense. But just hearing that Pat Sajak makes $12 million. Chris Harrison. Poor guy. So anyway, Wells is affordable. You're not going to pay over $1 million for him. You're just not, right? Very affordable. You will have so much of your budget left to maybe take them to a better location, because I'm sorry, I'm sick of this cast looking like the cast of Survivor when I'm supposed to be watching their love stories. Because I really can't get into the love stories because everybody just look funky and stank to me. Put them in a resort, right? Let's see them in a nice little hot tub, right? Let's see them on a yacht date or something like that. This beach is not giving what it's supposed to have gave, or it given a long time ago. It's not given today. Put them in a hotter, sexier location because this beach it is Survivor / Naked and Afraid. Like, I can't, Naked and Afraid find love. Like, we got to change up the destination. So you'll have more money to do that, to put them in another location, in a better destination. It could still be Mexico, but put them in Cabo. I don't know where y'all got them. I really, really don't know where y'all have them, but we can put them in a better location. Y'all got the coins now because y'all not going to be paying the new host, what y'all used to. So y'all at least getting back $2 million. Hire this man, please. What is the hold up? Y'all need me. Y'all make some dumb decisions. Whew. You know what? If you want to work with people, you can't cuss them out. I take that back. Because here I am trying to get well to check, and I might be messing up my own. So Dr. Joe is sent home. And you know what? I'm actually happy for him because his true love is not at the beach. His true love is in Boston, leading a woman of color along. Yeah, I'm glad that Dr. Joe can get back to his Brendan, the real love of his life. Congrats, Dr. Joe. The fact that you thought that you still had a chance. The men on this show love each other. They like the women. They kind of in like with the women, but they love each other. Because even Chelsea, this episode was just like, I want to spend time with Aaron, but he's, having a bromance with James. Like, and I told you that Blake with the hammer, he said that production always had to tell the men to go talk to the girls and stop hanging out. Because the men would just link up and just have, a whole love show on the beach. It would turn into Fire Island because it was just, the men were just all in on each other, had no interest in a woman. And the producers would be like, could y'all go talk to these women, please? We need a show. This show was on ABC, not Logo. Come on. What are we doing here? What is that? Y'all be saying, oh, I've been wanting to see her this whole time. And she comes down the stairs, but you're still spending the majority of your day with another dude. Ciao. It's giving Greece. Shout out to the Greek people who watch me. We know about Alexander the Great. What else? Anna. Oh, poor Anna. So Anna comes down. She has a date card. And she is trying to go on a date with somebody. Anybody, right? And everybody that she goes to talk to turns her down, right? So she goes and picks Thomas. And Thomas, you were very misleading. I got to be honest with you, Thomas. You were so misleading. Because Anna was just like, it's very hard because everybody's coupled up, so I'm having a difficult time. And Thomas was just like, that's the journey. That's what happens. That's what happens with everybody here on A Bachelor in Paradise. But that is, the makeup of the show. But it is okay. Go after what you want. Like, don't feel ashamed. It's absolutely fine. Everybody has had to do this process before. Believe in yourself. Go after what you want. And she's like, so are you available for a date? He was like, no, I'm not available. Why did you spend all that time giving this girl a pep talk if you was not going to go out on a date with her? She was like, oh, okay. Mad confused as I was. Because I was like, are you about to go out on a date with her? Why are you building her up to tear her down? She did not even get the question out. And Thomas was like, no. All right, good talk. Thomas said, I found what I wanted. I social climbed all the way to the top of Bachelor Nation and I ain't budging. You go, boy. Abigail. Rarely do I say this, but the producers of The Bachelorette made the right choice. I was wrong, baby. I was wrong. Abigail, you would have been the most indecisive Bachelorette in history. My God, today. What more do you need from Noah? I'm exhausted, sweetie, and I like you. What is going on? I think that what you're dealing with, that somebody who studies the brain will be able to help you. Or some kind of trauma. You need a trauma therapist, a neuroscientist. Oh, Pardeep. Call Pardeep. because there's something going on. There's something going on. It's like Noah will never be good enough for you. And I don't think it's Noah. I think any man who loved you maybe more than you love him, you think that's wrong. And I'm telling you, that's the right way to go. If there is a man in your life who you are dating who loves you more than you love him, it's a husband. It's a husband. Never get with a dude that you love more than he love you. Listen to your grandmother. If you are with a dude who loves you more than you love him, it's a what? Husband, sis. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand, Abigail. They'll be good for 1 week, and then Abigail is just like, I don't know. There's something not there. I don't know what it is. Like, he says that he loves me, but I don't believe it. Okay, girl. Like, I can't help you. Like, I can't help you, and this is why you lost your man. Noah was trying. I'm sorry. Noah was trying. Every time they took 2 steps forward, they took 40 steps back because of Abigail. She just doesn't trust it. Do you not believe that somebody could love you? Oh, Abigail, maybe this show wasn't the best for you, because I think you got some relational issues, and you got to figure that out first before you mess up another relationship. Because Noah was all in. Noah was all in. You would have been all over the place as the Bachelorette. Oh my God. Thank God they didn't listen to me this time. So Anna and James, stop gelling that damn hair. It ages you. You don't look good with it. First of all, did y'all know he was blonde? James is a blonde. Who knew? Who knew? You have great hair. What are you doing? Stop playing with that hairline before you lose it. Anyway, Anna and James goes out on a date. The date was not interesting. The only reason why I'm bringing it up is because why are we going on these food dates? What's going on this season? I waited too long for this season for y'all to be playing me. It's another food date where, again, they're eating food off of each other. And I can guarantee you the person that picked these food dates is a man. No way would a woman want all that sugar next to her vagina. And I'm gonna get a yeast infection. Playing with them damn churros. Like, what are y'all doing? What I get like, I'm like, why? Why are we on another food date? When last date, when Kenny was eating crumbled turkey or beef off of Mari's coochie and titties, like, we did not like that. That wasn't a good date. What woman wants a man spreading sour cream on her legs? Liquid sour cream at that. Sour cream is supposed to be firm. What y'all put in that sour cream? Terrible ideas. A man picked these dates. There's no way a woman would do that to another woman. Absolutely not. You know what, Paradise? I waited for you so long. I wanted you so bad. And I'm glad you're over, because I can't wait to get to Michelle's season. Anyway, so poor McKenna. So McKenna comes down with the date card. Nobody wants to go out with McKenna. Aaron has a great conversation with her, like Thomas had with Anna, and she just knows that this is the guy that's going to say yes to the date. Because he's like, oh yeah, go for love. Everybody's here for the same reason. Paradise is a great place. Don't be afraid. She goes up to him and she's like, Aaron, want to go on a date? And he's like, yeah, let's chat. And she's like, oh, okay. So he takes her down to the beach and he's just like, you know what? It's been an emotional week for me, so I'm going to just say no. Why are you men doing this to these women? Poor McKenna. It don't take much for McKenna to cry. The sun could go down and McKenna will cry because the sun is no longer shining. Like, that's how sensitive this girl is. So she's just crying, right? And Aaron, I told you earlier, Aaron comes back up and they're like, how does she take it? What happened? He's like, yeah, I told her no. She's good. And then, Tia, nope, she's crying. She's falling out. So everybody's like sitting around watching McKenna cry on the beach. How long was she there crying while everybody was watching her? Because at one point she's sitting on a rock and she's just like, I'm just going to go home. No. And then she's standing up. I'm just going to go home. Like, so how long was she crying? And how long were they filming her? And how long was everybody watching her? Right? So then Ed, Big Ed, he goes running down on the beach. And he's like, oh, no, McKenna, I'll go out on a date with you. And she's like, no. No, it's okay. No, really. I'm going to go home. Ed has no shame. He damn near pistol whipped this woman to go on this date with her. And she was like, no, it's okay. No, seriously, I'm going to leave. No, I don't want, no. Ed, no. So I'm guessing that at some point a producer talked to her because they are not in the same place they were when we come back and she finally accepts the date with Ed, right? So she finally accepts the date and takes Ed out on the date with her. But they're walking up from the beach, holding hands. And what does this whole cast do? Applaud Ed and cheer for McKenna. While Natasha is sitting here at a damn picnic table looking depressed. You have no friends on this show. Deandra was your only friend and she got cut. You have no, Natasha, you have no friends on this show. You're sitting there earlier in the episode talking about, yeah, Joe was one of my really good friends. So I'm so glad that he's able to find love with Serena. He's still your really good friend? How? Oh my goodness. You know what? It can't be me because I don't know anything about this, right? This is not my reality. But there has to be a sister who grew up in white neighborhoods, who went to all white schools, who thought she was ugly until she went to a historically black college at the age of 19. You have to do a seminar. I will help you raise the money. If by the time you do the seminar, I got me a nice little series, regular job, and I can donate, I'll donate and I'll promote it. These suburban sisters need help. They need help. I can't do this no more. I cannot do this anymore. They are dating well beneath them. They're not even digging to hell to get this bar. I'm telling you, this bar is like, it's stuck in another dimension. And these suburban sisters is diving down to the 3rd, 5th, 9th, 10th, billionth dimension to get this bar for white men. And it's sad. It's sad to see. It is sad. Y'all don't know y'all pretty. Y'all don't know y'all snatch. Y'all don't know how to do y'all hair. God, I can't take it. I can't take it. Y'all think these people your friends? They not. Oh my goodness. Amber, Lacey, and Kelly are not your friends. They only call you over when they need diversity in their pictures for Facebook. And they're hashtagging the picture All Lives Matter. I gotta stop watching. You know what? I'm gonna go back to reviewing Love and Hip Hop because I can't. This is taking too much out of me. Girl, they're not your friends. Let's move on. I can't. So now that Ed is on the date with McKenna, Natasha is crying on the beach over Ed. I hope that you're doing what I think you're doing. I hope you're doing what I think you're doing. So she's crying and saying, this journey has been so messed up for me. I can't find love. Every time I find love, somebody takes it away from me. And yeah, I hope you're doing what I think you're doing. I really, really do. Mary and Kitty, why do they keep on getting so many lifelines for their relationship? Mary and Kitty, every time they're about to break up, the Bachelor producers give them a date. They give them a date. They let them know, go to the boom boom room. They give them gifts to give to each other. They give them birthday celebrations. They have tried everything and none of it has worked because they're about to break up again on this episode. So what do? Bring in the witch. Only witchcraft can save them now. I mean, why are y'all putting everything on this relationship? Is this the only love story that you have? Because I'm starting to feel something for Joe and Serena. Although Serena, please, oh gosh, she's young enough to be manipulated to move to Chicago. I'm telling you right now, you're a Canadian girl. You can't handle Chicago. I'm telling you right now, you not built for Chi-Town, Serena. Listen to Aunt Nikki. You are not built for Chicago. Anyway, I just don't know why they are putting so much on this relationship. They said we gotta bring in a whole witch. Bring in the bruja now. We can't let them break up. And it seems to have worked. It seems to have worked. But I mean, what are you going to do after this when they're on the way to breaking up again? Who are we bringing in now? Like, who could we possibly dig up? We going to dig up somebody. Who? Mother Teresa. They're going to have to resurrect Mother Teresa to get these two back on track. I don't know why they are so invested in this relationship. Tia. I was rooting for either Tia or Natasha to be the Bachelorette because they're both always crying about not being able to find love because James is now really into it with Anna and Tia is falling apart. I don't know if we could do a dual Bachelorette season. Maybe we're going to have two Bachelorettes again. Maybe, they're going to continue to give us a white Bachelorette and a black Bachelorette. If so, I'm fine with it being Tia and Natasha because I don't want to see them on this beach ever again. These two need to find love and they just need to leave these Bachelor shows alone. Like, it's enough. I can't take y'all coming on these shows again being played. Like, it's enough. Every season we see y'all getting played by these busted dudes on this show. Have some respect. Have some respect. So I hope they give them the Bachelorette position because they've been put through hell for ratings. Give them the show. Thank you. Let's move on. Aaron and Tia, what? That don't make no sense. Aaron and Tia make absolutely no sense. Although it does make sense that Aaron moved in on Tia when James moved in on Anna. Because they're really good buddies. And I think Aaron probably always liked Tia, maybe. And then James was like, oh, I'm not into her anymore, so you can go after her if you like her. Maybe that's what happened here, but they don't make any sense. They don't even look right together. I'm sorry, Tia, you're not that much older than Aaron, but you look it next to him. It's just giving real, teacher and student vibes. You know what I mean? No, this is not a good look. That kiss was passionate, though. He ain't never kissed Chelsea like that, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, but it came out of nowhere. And Chelsea, how in the hell are you mad at Aaron when you literally made out with Ivan right in front of him and walked hand in hand with Ivan to the bar? You don't even know what happened and you're getting upset. He had enough respect for you to not make out with Tia in front of you. So how are you mad? Now, is Aaron probably being petty and getting back at you? Sure, that's angry Aaron. That's what you get when you get with him. But you did the same thing. So how are you mad? Now she's so mad she don't want to talk to him no more. Okay, girl. Okay. Abigail and Noah. Yes, I feel like Abigail got them here. I'm sorry. That boy tried. You kept on rejecting him and then pulling him back in. He is done with the confusion. I will say, Noah, did you have to dump her at the only prom that she's been to? You love her. Why are you dumping her like this? Like, she told you, she said, I've never been to a prom before. And you're like, oh, this is your first prom. We're going to have a good time. Then you dump her before the prom is even over. Why? I just didn't understand that. I am on Noah's side, but I can't agree with him with that. That made absolutely no sense. But I will say, Abigail, I did nothing wrong. Why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything. That's why you ain't do nothing. Like, you did absolutely nothing. Noah was dating himself. Like, he was dating himself. He was not dating you. You did not do anything. You never gave him any cues. He said that you loved him and you sat there and looked at him. He said that he loved you and you just stared at him. He wants to be wanted as well, Abigail. He wants to be pursued as well. You're not giving him any clues or any signs that you want to be with him. Yes, hanging out with him at the pool is one thing, but you need words of affirmation from him. He needs words of affirmation from you. You both need to feel secure in the relationship. You're putting so much on Noah and nothing on you. Therein lies the problem, mama. But he had to dump you at prom. Jeez. I was like, ooh, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. So next week, it seems like Joe and Serena are probably going to get engaged. Serena. No, absolutely not. If it's going to take Kendall to come down them steps to stop that engagement, then oh well, Kendall, how much are they paying you to look like this on national TV? You are going out sad, mama. You and them rigid shoulders are coming down them steps again to destroy that man's life. At this point, it's giving, stalker vibes. Like, it's stalking, it's harassment. It seems like he needs to get a restraining order. How much money did they pay you to look like a clown? This is such a ridiculous look for you, girl. Did you need the money? Were you about to get evicted? You afraid for that eviction moratorium to end? Because you knew they was kicking you out of your little bungalow. Is this it? If that's what's happening, I understand. Listen, I get it. So if you had to do that because everything was on the line, then I understand. I hope the check cleared. I hope that it was hefty because you are going to look like a clown forever. This footage is not going anywhere. I hope it was a nice check. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think? Oh my God. I hope you guys, oh God, if you super chatted me, I'm sorry. I just realized I was not looking at anything. I'm so sorry. So moderators, let me know if I got super chatted because I didn't see anything. And for all of you who, just like me, Googled who Alexa was, this is her. Although she looks like a Piper, she doesn't give me Piper energy. I don't think that she would have been down with what Ivan did, but who knows? Who knows? But this is Alexa. This is Alexa. And that's why Ivan couldn't check Brendan because he was doing the same thing. They probably both knew about each other's scam. The colorism scam. Oh God, Ivan and Brendan both were in a colorism scam. My God, today, this show needs a lot of work. A lot of work. She's from the south side of Chicago? So is it the schooling? Because my God. Or is this work voice? Is this her work voice? Oh my God. These guys, this journey for me. I doubt she'll talk like that in Chicago. Is this work voice, Natasha? If so, I get it. Okay, break it down. Break it down. Are we getting work voice, Natasha? If we're getting work voice, Natasha, then I get it. I see what you're doing, Natasha. And I salute you. I hope you get the bag. I'll watch that season. Are you auditioning? I'll watch it. Absolute rock bottom. Longtime viewer, sometimes commenter, what's up, said, when I tell you I don't know how Natasha could call Joe her good friend with a straight face, girl, he didn't even want to stick up for you. He talked to you twice on this beach. You would never think that they were good friends or that they even knew each other. He was not featuring Natasha at all on this beach. That's what I think should happen, Natasha. Like, who else could be the Bachelorette at this point, aside from Tia? If they're going to give us two Bachelorettes again, I say Tia and Natasha. That's a great comment, JL. She is smart and beautiful, only if she could see her through our eyes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope so, Simply Jess. I hope so. Love by You. Mary's a beautiful person. She's always been stunning. I will say she looked a lot better on Matt season. A lot better on Matt season, but she's stunning. AK said, Kenny with the it's not passionate anymore. Boy, you're not ready for marriage at your big age. At your big age, Kenny gives me, he wants to have fun and sex with this young exotic woman. And Mari is falling for this man. Again, Mari, you're in a situation where you love him more than he loves you. Absolutely not. Back out of there. Back out of there. Yeah, that's just what I said, Bria. Bria said, I don't care about Kenny and Mari because Kenny doesn't want her low key. That's what I'm picking up. Because anytime it gets to a point where it's about to be serious, he like, oh, something's wrong. Something's wrong. What's going on? And it's always throwing Mari off guard. So I don't know. Thank you, KS Kichi. Is this Kichi? KS Kichi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Said, okay, but high key, I think Aaron and James are more into each other than the girls. All the guys are into each other more than they are with the women. All of them. Thank you so much for the super chat. Me too. I'm ready. I'm ready for Michelle season. I'm so ready. Me too. Natasha said, I want Aaron to get help because I like him. Same. Latrice said, when I was 23, I was not ready for a serious relationship, let alone a marriage. Yeah, and Joe was ready for marriage. Joe is ready to settle down, Serena, in Chicago. That's sketchy family, girl. Girl, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Bang him. You know what I mean? Get some good older man sex. Some, fun trips. You know what I mean? Some cute gifts. And get out of there. Get out of there. Keep it 100 said, right, Chelsea did her dirt. Now she's getting it back by Aaron. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree, Love by You. I think it's maybe because her and Thomas are like no drama. Her and Thomas are no drama. I always said that Becca and Thomas scammed correctly. Right? Because the way that they interacted with each other, they've been talking. Becca and Thomas been talking, but they played the game. They acted like they didn't know each other. They barely talked to each other. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I think it was Thomas made the move. And it was like, oh, a spark is flying all of a sudden. They played the game right. And look at them now. Still happy and in love. She was celebrating his birthday not too long ago, or one of his brother's birthdays. Yeah, but they invested all that promo into her, and we rarely see her. The only time we see Becca is when she's gossiping about somebody else's man. Who knew that Becca was such a gossip? Becca is always gossiping. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think like he likes her, but he's not saying anything to you. That's, oh man, that's messed up. Becca! Let me find out you messy. Hey, Ashley. Ashley said, but even during that entire conversation, Abigail still didn't tell him she was falling for him. LOL. She had every opportunity. Abigail lets us know how she feels about Noah, but she don't tell Noah. I feel like these two are going to watch this show back and be like, oh my God, were we in love this whole time? So sad. JK Knight. Yes, Abigail, give us nothing. I loved her for the Bachelorette position. My God, was I wrong? Donovan said, I don't blame Noah. He probably tried again to say, I'm falling for you, and she gave him that vacant smile. I will say this. I feel like when he was breaking up with her, he was hoping that she would say something to make him, not do that, right? I felt like he wanted her to fight for him. Or at least show him that she's interested in him, but he got nothing from her. Absolutely nothing. Poor guy. Poor guy. Hey, Romaine. Romaine said, "You're pure entertainment, Nikki. I could watch you talk about anything. Love from Finland." Oh, thank you so much, Romaine. Thank you so much for the super chat and for being here. What's up, Finland? What's up? You know what, Cassandra? I gotta disagree. Joe is the cutie. I think it's the way he holds himself. If Joe held himself a bit differently, let's be real. If Joe held himself like, his brother holds himself, we would probably think that he was fine. But he doesn't. He's very insecure. He's moody. He's goofy. He's just, but he's cute. I think physically he's cute, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. Very insecure. Oh, absolutely. But the Keep It 100 said, and Kendall know darn well she didn't leave the island. They took her back to the hotel. That's what they do, guys. Like, when you sign up for these reality shows, you sign away like 2 or however long the show is, like 2 or 4 months of your life. So even when you're off the show or voted off or cast off, you never leave where you're filming. They keep you there in the hotel the whole time. They pay for your housing and they pay for your food. Anything else you want to do, you have to pay for that. But they do that because they want to keep the cast there for 2 reasons. 1, so that no leaks or anything could get out, right? 2, in case somebody leaves or needs to be brought back for a storyline, they want to still have that access to you. So you sign your time, I want to say life, but you sign your time away for the remainder of that show. So even if you signed up for, 6 weeks and you get voted off the first night of those 6 weeks, you're still in that hotel for, the remainder of your time because you signed a contract that you would be available to them. So they're going to use you for whatever. If you have to come back, if somebody says that they love you and they need, they don't feel like they've, wrapped up everything, the producers might be like, okay, well, let's bring so-and-so back in. And also to protect their show, even though it doesn't seem to work. Hey, Tyra. Tyra said, I've seen some of the dumbest people on this show communicate well. You can do Paradise and be respectful. I agree. Sarah said, nobody could pay me to look this desperate on TV. I'm telling you, when I saw them rigid shoulders coming down, I was like, Kendall, what are you doing? Guys, this is TV. It's never going away. Oh, Lord. At all. They're not. None of them are looking for love. AK said, Kenny is a mess. How can he be 40 but so immature? Listen, if you watch my Love After Lockup reviews, there's a guy on there who's in his 70s who is the same as Kenny. He's living with a whole woman. The woman found him talking to somebody else on the phone, and he was like, oh, I didn't know we were exclusive. She was like, we live together. They never grow up. They never grow up. Which is why, especially if we're not in their lives, they die early. We literally keep men alive. We never stop being mothers, even when we don't have children. Every woman is a mother. Every woman that dates a man, you're a mother. I think he works out, but we just see Riley because have you seen Riley? Angry Aaron and angry Riley. Say what you want about them, but they got body. They got body. I know, because next week is the season finale. So she's not even coming on the show. So I even messed that up for her. Because if they brought her here, signed her to a contract, she was going to come down them steps. Ivan, you jacked up the situation for her. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? These men ain't loyal. They ain't worth change for a quarter. Wake up, biracial Barbies. Wake up. Just because They screwing us over to get to you. Don't mean they won't screw you over. Wake up. Wake up. Because I said so. Thank you for the super chat. Says, do you think they'll make Natasha the Bachelorette for 2022? Off topic. Are you watching the Hype House reality show on Netflix? No, I didn't know about that. Oh my God, wait, is Hype House those TikTokers? I don't have the brain cells for it. I can't. The pandemic took a lot out of me. I can't. I'm holding on to what I have left. Absolutely not. I don't know if she will be. For me, it looks like she's auditioning. I hope that's what she's doing with these decisions that she's making. But I think she'll be a great choice. Seeing what the fan base did to Brendan, I hope that sent a good message to the producers that this is somebody that we're invested in. I hope she's the next Bachelorette. Thank you so much for the super chat because I said so. Thank you. Try to get as many comments. Hey, Simply Simone said, listen, if Tasia don't work, she can get with Miguel. Ooh. Now that he's divorcing his wife, do 3 years, not 17, girl. I can't. 17 years of your life. Have we not sat down and had conversations with our grandmothers? Women, don't give any man 17 years of your good years, your high metabolism years. Whew. Losing recipes. Hey, Caitlin. Caitlin said, Tia has a boyfriend right now. He posted a pic of them together, but then immediately went private when he realized he kind of spoiled the season. Good for her. So it may be Natasha. Tyra said, I've entertained men like Kenny that were like 20, and even then it's annoying. Get a grip, Kenny. They never grow up. Ever. Hey, Latrice. Latrice said, I was hoping that they would have picked some men from Rachel's season like Diggy. Diggy is married. Eric, I don't know what he's doing. I didn't like these guys this year. Yeah, I was hoping for more people. Right? I felt like they kept so many of the same people, and maybe this was due to the pandemic, but I was hoping to get more people. Xavier said, I think Mari thought she was going to be a hotter commodity in Paradise than she is. She learned the hard way that Kenny was a hot commodity. Yeah, probably. She learned real quick when she was like, yeah, maybe we should explore other options. I guess she thought somebody was coming down them stairs. And then when that didn't happen, and she saw her only chance of staying here start to walk away, she got her man back. Thank you, Shonda. Listen to our moderator, Shonda said, thanks everyone for joining NikkiStar Live. Please like and subscribe for more great content. I'm going to answer talk about 3 more comments, and then we're going to get into Jesse Palmer. L Boogie said, Riley lost extra points for the few I had left when he exposed that he's been in on the Black woman scamming. You know what? Let's talk about that. Because when Ivan was leaving, oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much for the Venmo, Jamie. Thank you, my love. When Ivan was leaving, right, Riley got so upset. And I understand being disappointed in your friend, but he was just like, you know we're not supposed to do as men. Integrity. What is going on with you? I mean, Ivan was already embarrassed. Riley was like, let me just embarrass you some more. Then he's standing up there at the rose ceremony when Ivan already left. You're doing too much. You're doing far too much. Then he's in a confessional like he's about to cry. We're not supposed to do that. I can't believe Ivan. He knew better than we met. Leave that for the non-Black women. Ain't nobody fighting over him. No, take that out of the tribe. What is that? No. No. We men. We're not supposed to. Oh, I've been disappointed. What's going on with this group of men? What is going on with this group? It's not making sense. It's not the passion that they have for each other, baby. What in the Fire Island? Let me get my charger. Hallelujah. Anyhow. Oh. Never let your troubles get you down. When trouble comes your way, hold your head up high and say, hallelujah, anyhow. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Yolande. Yolande said, was I the only one that thought with this prom thing, Joe and Serena looked pervy? Ooh, like he was the jock that kept getting left back. Oh, no, I thought that, what the hell is going on with my children? Oh, hold on. Yolande, I actually thought that they looked cute. I was happy for Joe. He finally looked happy. I was happy. I mean, did Serena look like she was in junior high, and did Joe look like the principal? Yes, but I thought they looked cute. I will say Joe has come full circle, because he started out in Paradise the first time being played by Kendall, just crying, falling apart, feeling unsure and insecure, and he found love within 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds. Good for him. Good for him. Davia said, I like that Joe is awkward and goofy. It's endearing. You know what? It is for a while. I got tired of it real quick. It's endearing until you need him to make a decision or to do something. And it's like, oh my God, like, come on. You can't be moody all the time. Come on. Christina, I've never heard you talk like this. Said maybe Joe needs to be engaged so he can stop coming on the show. I'm tired of looking at him. I will say they need to mix it up. It's time for new people. It's time for new people. We keep on getting these OGs, and I'm done. Let's get the newer people. Hey, Shawanda. Shawanda said, Bachelor Nation keeps making Kendall and Heather look bad. Makes me sad. But they keep on signing up. They keep on signing up to be these characters. I'm telling you guys, nobody is being forced to be on reality TV. Nobody's being forced to do these storylines or play these characters. These people sign up for this. They know the storyline that they're going to do. They just don't know how it's going to play out. And when it doesn't play out in their favor, they pull the editing card. Every time. And it's just like, that's not how reality TV works. You know exactly what you're getting into. You may not like the outcome, and that's okay. But don't sit here and play like you had no idea. Now you got a whole story producer whose whole job is to give you a storyline. Sit down. Sit down. Nasby said, Nikki say, have it be cackling. Even when I tune in late, you have to catch up. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'll give it to Angry Aaron. He knows that he looked good wearing them shirts. He knows. He knows. I got a super chat from Because I Said So. Said, do you think that Joe and Serena will be engaged? They are my favorite Bachelor in Paradise couple so far. Who do you think will make a good bachelorette aside from Natasha? Thank you, Because I Said So, for the super chat. The thing about it is Joe and Serena might get engaged because that's the story that's being set up for them. Do I think it'll last? I think at some point the age gap and the location will wear on the both of them, because I think if Serena will move any place, it'll be to LA. Right? I don't think if she does Chicago, I don't think she will favor it. But yeah, I don't see them lasting. I do see them getting engaged though. I do. Christina said, Nikki, are you reviewing Our Kind of People? And did you watch the Squid Game yet? I'm not reviewing Our Kind of People. I am watching it. Do love it. Just not reviewing it. And did you watch the Squid Game yet? I did not. That was too intense for me. My whole family watched it. I saw a couple episodes. It was just, it was too intense for me. I'm not in the space yet to be able to watch something like that. Maybe after we get out of this pandemic in 2029. But right now, mm-mm, mm-mm. Um, Let me get one more. Hey, Love by You. Wait, that's not Love by You. But this is that one shot said, Taz or Deandra? Taz? Who's Taz? Or Deandra for Bachelorette? Oh, Natasha. I think it's going to go to Natasha. Deandra didn't have enough time. Um, Love by You said, okay, guys, thanks. I'm not a fan. Just noticed she doesn't get on my nerves nearly as much as she used to. Who? Who? Who you talking about? Why y'all answer that for me? Let's move on to y'all new Bachelor. Y'all got a new Bachelor host, and it's Jesse Palmer with the ears. The Bachelor names Jesse Palmer as the new host. Let's read the People article about him. Jesse Palmer is taking over as the host of The Bachelor after Chris Harrison stepped down in February. Stepped down, fired. The Bachelor has found its new host. Jesse Palmer will take the reins as the 26th Bachelor embarks on his journey to find love. ABC announced on Tuesday. The former NFL quarterback 42 is returning to the franchise after becoming the fifth Bachelor in 2004. He ended his season in a relationship with Jessica Boland, but the couple called it quits 1 month later. Palmer is now engaged to model Emily Fardo, whom he began dating in 2017. Ooh. He popped the question during a romantic trip in Paris in July 2019. You know what? It could be your choice. Not everybody wants to get married, but I'm just saying, y'all need to stop being girlfriends for years. This isn't his first time hosting for ABC either. He previously hosted the network's dating series, The Proposal, in 2018, as well as The Ultimate Surfer this summer. Oh, you getting the coins, bro. For more than 20 years, The Bachelor has brought the world dozens of unforgettable love stories, including, at one time, my own, Palmer said in a statement on Tuesday. Falling in love is one of life's greatest gifts, and I am humbled by the opportunity to return to the show as host this season to offer the newest Bachelor advice gained from firsthand experience, and I am grateful to play a small part in his journey. Let me see. Anything else? No, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this article. So I'm going to get y'all thoughts first, and then I'll give mine. What do we think, family? What do we think about Jesse? Jesse with the ears being the new Bachelor host. What do we think? Go. 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 Just go. Go, just go, go. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Xavier said Riley stuck his neck out for Ivan, defending him, and Ivan was lying. I'd be upset too. Of course. Makes absolute sense why Riley was upset. He did too much. He looked like he was about to cry. He did too much. He did too much. Is he a general in the army? Like, what is this? Like, why is his reactions like this? We don't do that, man. Sir, did you just get back from doing a tour? Like, what is going on? It's too much. It's too much. They did the same thing to that dude, Chris and Elena. Ashley said, I felt like everyone raised the stakes during that scene to a bizarre level, from Wells to Ivan, then Riley. I was like, what's going on? It was definitely too much. I think a few are. And I think, why can we not just explore that? I'm so tired of this. So tired of this. A lot of people in Bachelor Nation are either bisexual or gay. Colton is just the only one who recently admitted it. Let's see what I got to say about this Bachelor. He does. It's the same person. And that's what they're leading with. All of the bachelors are going to look like him. That's what's going to happen over there at The Bachelor. They're all going to be small town white ex-NFL stars. That's what we're going to get. Love by You said, I think they'll be able to pick someone from Clayton's season, not to be the Bachelorette. Listen, I will say this, no shade, but there are a lot of sisters on his season. I don't know your history, Clayton. I don't know your backstory. I don't know your life. What I have received from what has been put out by this show, I don't think you're taking us to prom. So, there may be hope before another Black Bachelorette if it's not Natasha, because there's a lot of sisters on his season. And I'm like, did he ask for this? Or did you just throw that in there? Because I'm like, it should be more blonde women. Like, A lot of people think it's Kenny, but I mean, it'll be a real wild card if Kenny proposes after where he was just at. I'm telling you, if Kenny proposes to Mari, that Bruhera, Miss Witch Lady, she gonna get a lot of business. There's gonna be a lot of women taking their boyfriends and significant others who don't really care for them down to her to put a spell on them. Cast that Bachelorette in love spell, because I want to get married. She gonna get a lot of business. A lot of business. Donna said, I told you Chelsea would get played. She's all on Instagram acting as if those two losers were actually fighting over her. She is delusional. Can I say that so many of y'all have been writing me about Chelsea? Y'all just like, she doesn't live in reality. Y'all like, Nikki, Chelsea is all over the place, but she is not living in reality. What she sees on this show is not what any of us have seen. Oh my gosh. Olivia said, wait, this Jesse guy is way too hot. I'd be going for him instead of whatever dumb guy they pick for the lead. Jesse, hold it down. Please be smart. Don't mess up this position for yourself by getting caught up with these ladies, because he is cute. He is cute. There's going to be a lot of young girls on there, looking for fame. Don't mess up this check, Jesse. That one shot said, no, not Natasha. She doesn't know how she likes her eggs yet. I meant Tajwan for the Bachelorette, as she would entertain me to no end. I absolutely love that idea too. I just think that Natasha has been auditioning a bit more for it, but I would love Tajwan as the Bachelorette. She would be a lot of fun. Loved by You. Well, he's engaged. Said this man isn't married and is going to be hosting a dating show. He's engaged. So, I hope he's smart enough to not mess up this really good opportunity for him. I hope not, because he's playing with a good check if he messes with somebody on that show. I hope he's smart. But Chris Harrison was single for a long time. I mean, he was married when he was on the show, but he also got divorced and he was single for a long time and then started dating that Lauren girl. Miss Brown Sugar said, I think that Jesse had probably been in the running for a long time. He's been on ABC for years, and he's been like an entertainment reporter for a while. Yep. Salima said he's hosted all those seasonal baking shows after Bobby Dean left because of his mama. I enjoy him. Latrice said, I don't know if I'm going to watch Clayton season. That's y'all Bachelor. Love by You said, I'm not mad or surprised at this. Oh, so y'all think it might be Kenny and Mari. Who knows? Caitlin said the person who edited the preview of the finale has to be fired immediately. You see one whole engaged couple, the woman wearing the ring and all. Wow. I think Clayton is 28. Wait, let me see if I have his picture. I think he's 28. Is this him? No, that's Clint Eastwood's grandson, who's basically coming on this show for fame. So he's going to be messy. I thought I had Clayton's picture. Isn't he in that white turtleneck? Oh, did I delete his picture? I probably did. But I think Clayton is 28. Yeah, I think he's 28. Oh, yeah, this is him. Yep, 28. A mature 28. A mature 28. So we're not going to get a proposal. Like, we may get a proposal. We won't get a long relationship. Really? Debbie B. Look at Debbie B coming in with the tea. Chris Harrison dated some of the contestants too. Really? Who? Debbie? Look at everybody. Debbie made that comment and everybody was just like, Debbie who? I think he did. Did Emmanuel Acho fumble the bag? Why not him? I think he did because he wrote something. He wrote something about racism, and everybody, the whole community, everybody jumped on him and was just like, this is not accurate at all. Like, absolutely not. Like, white people were getting him together, black people were getting him together, Asian people were getting him together. Oh, they dragged him until he apologized. He came out with that video. Hey, earlier I spoke for African Americans, and I was wrong about that. Because as a black man living in America, I'm also an immigrant black man, and I don't have the same experience as the black community. So I just want to come here and apologize. It's all love over here. Let's come together. We're one people. Stay over there with that nonsense. I think they will, but eventually I think they're going to American Idol, one of them. Eventually. So let me get into what I think about Jesse. I think it's a great idea, and I'm so glad that ABC listened to me. Because remember, I told y'all, they should have somebody who has been through this process host the show. I said the same thing about The Bachelorette. I wanted them to give me Trista. Y'all said she wasn't available because she's dealing with some medical issues with her husband. And I agree, if she has reasons why she can't do it, then absolutely. But I don't think there's a better host than Trista. Even though I like Tasia and Caitlyn together, I will always think that Trista is the best host to be the Bachelorette. Not only was she the first Bachelorette, she's also somebody who has been a fan favorite for decades, right? She's also an older woman. I feel like the advice that Caitlyn and Tasia gives the ladies, I kind of want a more godmother experience with the Bachelorette. Like godmother, fairy godmother and Cinderella. I kind of want that. So Trista will always be my number one host. But I said the same thing about The Bachelor. It needs to be somebody who went through this process, who can help guide him through the next Bachelor through this journey. I think Jesse is great. Jesse is older. Jesse has done this before. He is not somebody who is a recent Bachelor, right? He's done this. He's been in the ABC family for a very long time. He has hosted several shows and done a really good job. I think he was on Today as an anchor or Good Morning America at one point. Like he has the chops. he is the perfect pick, in my opinion, for this. Like when he was announced, I said makes sense, and I'm absolutely here for it. He has the experience, not only as the Bachelor, but as a host. He is a white male. That's what they need to lead this show because they are losing that fan base who was not okay with them cutting Chris Harrison because they did not think that what he or Rachel did was wrong. So at the end of the day, you have to still have somebody to hold that fan base here because they're not, those people are never going to move to the right side of history. So you got to keep them. And this is how you do it. Jesse. And he's also not bad to look at. Here we go. It's TV. Give us something to look at because if we're not lusting over the Bachelor, at least we can lust over the host. Welcome to TV. Great choice. Great choice. Miss Brown Sugar said, can we talk about the most upsetting part of the Bachelor reveal? Fly said, you're going to love our new Bachelor. Then one clue. First names begin with C. Four C names, all white men. Listen, they got to get that. They got to hold that fan base. Simply Simone said, yeah, Emmanuel went on a mini xenophobic rant about that Nigerian basketball player from Greece, saying he isn't relatable to be an icon like Steph or LeBron. Yeah, he's always saying mad xenophobic stuff. He is the type of black person that says stuff that racist white people will applaud. Right? He gives big Candace Owens energy. But the thing about it is, Emmanuel, I see the con for what it is. I see the con for what it is. You started talking that way and your YouTube views started going up. You started being invited to more places. Checks started being sent your way. There's always a step and fetch it. Every generation of black folks will have a step and fetch it. It's embarrassing. For you, not for me. Love by You said, I'm telling you, Nikki, they could have picked Justin Baldoni. Who's that? Especially some, his whole thing is to redefine man enough and reclaim men's vulnerability. And he's got, I think it meant hot and good at talking. Jesse who? Justin Baldoni. Sound like a gangster. Justin Baldoni, or a corrupt politician. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's real. Oh, I would have loved him. Oh, yeah, he's cute. Oh, yeah, he's fine. Was he the Bachelor at some point? He's cute. Far too many oopsies. He kept on putting his foot in his mouth. He messed up. Yeah, I saw that preview. Who do you think it's going to be about? I feel like it might be PJ. I feel like it might be PJ. I don't know. It's something about PJ where I'm just like, you gonna be a problem. You're gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a good season. Absolutely not, Abigail. Love how you said, thank God they didn't pick Nick Val. Y'all do not like him. See, I've never listened to his podcast besides the clips that y'all send me. I never watched his season, so I don't know, but y'all are not a fan of him. I think a lot of you were saying to me that y'all think he's trying to become like a woman's coach, and y'all hate that because y'all can see right through his mess. But yeah, see, that's the thing. He's fine, but he has to. Does he have any hosting experience, and does he have any ties to the franchise? If not, I don't see that happening. Every time. All skin folk ain't what? Kinfolk. We have come to find out. Tyra! Emmanuel Emmanuel seems to cater to white people a lot. His difficult conversations with a black man don't even be that difficult. It don't. It's the conversations like, it's okay to touch me as a black person. You can pet me. I won't think it's racist at all. Every generation has their own step and fetch it. Every generation. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. It's okay to walk by me. I won't grab your purse. I'm not that kind of Negro. Who child? You know what? I thank God for my Black Power, Black Love 70s parents because, baby, I see what it's like out here in these streets. Y'all be embarrassing the ancestors on a daily. On a daily. It's okay. I know I'm dark, but I'm actually a nice person. I know this skin means that I'm evil, especially the deepness of it, but I'm a nice guy. That YouTube page is weird. It is weirdo racism fetish vibes. It is weird. I'm so glad he didn't get that position. Whew, whew. Ashley said, I wonder if Justin Long would be a good host. He's a big fan of the show, an R-rated actor, so he's good on camera. No, I think it's best with somebody from the franchise. I really, really do. I really, really do. Oh, he co-hosted the talk. Child, what is going on at the talk? Everybody is leaving the talk. Everybody is leaving the talk. What is going on? I think that show might be out of here. I think that show might be on its last legs. My God, today. Bring me on before you cut them contracts. Let me get a little check. I'll spice it up. I'll spice it up. Oh, I love y'all. Hannah said, I saw Tyler on Entertainment Tonight last night. I didn't realize he was so tall. He is so cute. Who's Tyler? Tyler Cameron? How tall is he? They went off the deep end. Went off the deep end. You were making so much money talking about intermittent fasting, and then you just lost your marbles. When that money dry up, watch they talk differently. And watch the Black community forgive them. Every time. Every time. Ugh. Every time. Olivia said, Nikki, Kid said on Nick Val's podcast last night that she met Natasha back when Natasha was dating one of her parents' friends in the Hamptons. Natasha, what are you doing on this show? Ciao. Miss Brown Sugar said, I think so too. They're down to 2 women and 2 men, with Cheryl the last OG standing. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy on the talk? Ciao. Yeah, I feel like it's on its way out. I feel like a lot of these shows are on their way out. I think the only show that will be standing, to be quite honest with you, is The View, because The View is like SNL. They have some kind of deal with ABC that they are never going to get rid of that show. No matter what the ratings look like, that show is never going away. But them other shows, beware. Beware. Love by You said, Nikki, Will Smith just admitted to the world that he has hoes. Breaking news. Breaking news to the rest of the world. Let me tell you something. Hollywood been new. Hollywood been new. I will say this about Hollywood. There are a lot of people out here who are living, who you see is not who they are. living lives, like living their lives out loud and bold, and don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing. I'm telling you, all of them rumors are true. Will you be hearing something about somebody, be like, oh my God, absolutely not. Let me tell you something. I've been to enough Hollywood parties to let you know. But Hollywood don't tell nothing. They like will not tell nobody's business. That's why everybody feels safe out here doing dirt, because nobody says anything. They will not. They have an honor code like nothing else. Nobody will snitch. And listen, if you doing stuff that you don't, Hollywood been new, baby, been new. Oh my gosh! I remember my first Hollywood party. I was such a naive baby. My friend was like, "Nikki, you got to stop staring." She was like, "I know, but you got to stop staring. Like, you will not be invited back." And it wasn't like, eyes wide shut or anything like that. It was just like they were like, I just didn't know. I didn't know that this person was like this. I didn't know that these two were together. I didn't know. I thought that this person was married. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Let me shut up. Really? Anyway, let me get out of here, y'all. Let me get out of here. Ciao. This place is a different animal, a different beast. That's why I'm getting out of here. Because I feel like when the rapture comes, God is starting here first. God is starting right in Hollywood. I will not be caught up. I will not be caught up when them angels, start playing them horns. I won't hear it. I won't be here. Absolutely not. Absolutely. He's starting here. He's starting here. Shout out to the NikkiStar TV replay gang. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the channel to your social media. My God, today, I love y'all. Oh, I love y'all. No, Teresa, that was an accident. We could not do that again. The replay game hates when I do that. They hate it because the thing about it is they're watching it back. They can't enjoy in the comment section like we do. Let me just check my Instagram. Make sure you ain't send me nothing that I missed. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Look what Jerry sent me.
I'm not gonna do it. Put on a cute. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
The caption says, hold on, because I can't pause the video. The caption says, me formulating a plan for Ivan, but telling him that sneaking out of the hotel is a bad idea. Thank you for sending that, Jerry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ivan, man, you messed up. But listen, everybody will forget. Everybody will forget, Ivan. So you'll be fine next season. If I was you, I wouldn't come on Bachelor in Paradise for at least 1 or 2 seasons and then come back and be like, oh man, I've grown. I'm looking for love. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Love y'all. I did. I talked about Del and Claire, Bernice, in my batch chat. I talked about Del and Claire. This was just about Bachelor in Paradise and Jesse. But in my last live, I did a batch chat yesterday. We talked about that. So, is there any new tea? Let me know. Did Claire say something? Did they come out and confirm? Spooky season. Spooky season is in a day. No, her latest picture is of her and Dale. She love that man. She loves that man. You know what? We talk often about how biracial women have black men in the chokehold or spicy white men in the chokehold. These biracial black men got these white women in a chokehold. Who knew? They will give everything to be with a biracial boy in a biracial world. My God, today I had no idea, white women. I had no idea. Your Achilles heel is biracial men. Oop, oop. Okay, y'all love yourselves a little black man with a 3C curl. All right, all right. They said just dip a Negro is enough for me. Child, oh, Cassandra, no, I didn't hear that. Did you hear that someone from Matt's season hooked up with Dale? No, you know, this is my show. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. If it's true, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. You know, some of her stuff be a little off, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, family, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. I have so much stuff to do. I'm going on a trip this week. I'll tell you guys about it. I'll bring you along with me. So I got to start packing. I want to do this because I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. So I'm going on a trip. I won't be doing a lot of traveling, especially back and forth since y'all know I'm moving. But I bought myself some luggage because my luggage was just raggedy and beat up. It was not me. My luggage came in. Oh, the lights isn't doing it justice. It's hologram. I got me some hologram luggage. This is my carry-on because the plane I'm getting on is like, it's like one of them tiny planes. Pray for me. And I got me some little hologram luggage. I'm so glad that I never grew out of my gym phase. Truly outrageous. Yeah, so I'll take y'all all along with me, but I got to wash clothes. I got to pack. And I think Love at the Lockup, that's going to be at a different location. That might be recorded. I'm not sure. I'll figure out my schedule, but I will let you guys know then. But I had to show y'all. I'll show y'all the whole collection. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun because I'm gonna be sharing my travel stuff with you guys. Spooky season is upon us. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff here. Just you wait. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Sophie Simone said, "Come on, hologram." Jim, truly outrageous. Jim, Punky Brewster, Hollywood Montrose. They raised me. I am the woman I am today because of them. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I had such a great time. I really could do another 3 or 4 hour one, but can't piss off the replay gang. I will see you all tomorrow for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Married at First Sight. Love you, family. Bye. Bye. I was looking for glitter. That's how I found that. I was looking for glitter. No, like the recap of Matt on Dancing with the Stars is he can't dance. He can't dance. Matt on Dancing with the Stars is more of a redemption for Rachel than it is for him. But listen, they'll never learn. We tell him every time, they'll never learn. He gets what he gets. Love y'all. Been high forever. Oh God, he should have been on Paradise.